recently, about maybe 2 months ago, my e-bike was stolen, and this is a pretty pricey point here, over a couple $1,000s, right? So, needless to say, I was really upset, and needless to say, I have caught them on video as well too of who it was, and yeah, I had the police involved and all stuff like that, and so the people that I believe that done it, I mean, I have not actually seen the person that did it again, but I believe I've seen their buddies, and I confronted them at one point, let them know to not mess with any of the stuff, because my little brother has an e-bike too. And the thing is that they can't even drive like the e-bike. They have to roll it away, and because it's too heavy, like you can't pedal it. There's no battery in there, there's no keys, like no nothing. So I mean, it's over 100 pounds, so like you can't even like ride it like a normal bike. So so it's just like, all right, you stole a bike that you can't do anything with. All right, cool. But that first day, man, I went on a hunt. Like, I was mad. Like, I grabbed my gun and I was pissed. Needless to say, like, I was mad. Like, and like, especially since I had like an alarm system and everything on it, man, I was going around searching. I was like, let it be inside of one of these houses. I'm gonna hear that alarm going, because I don't see it, I don't hear it anywhere. So that means it's probably on the bike. They didn't cut it off. I didn't see them cut it off. So, yeah, it was bad. I went praying to God and whatnot, and a couple days, like a day after that, I realized and I prayed to God, and I knew that, this, to not have that anger, let that anger be upon me, and pretty much, I seen one of the people that, they're like a younger, like they had to have been at least like between 16 to maybe 20 years old, the person that stole it, 22, something like that, like right around that age group. But then I saw like a couple of their little buddies, right, that rolled around with bikes and stuff like that. And I saw them out when I was doing the little thing at the community center the other day, when I was giving out food. And this is the beautiful part. As I'm giving out food, I saw him, and I was like, this is the little bastard I saw messing with my little brother's bike on camera. So he didn't take it, but he's messing with it. So me seeing this, I'm like, yeah, I recognize that face instantly. And my first thought was, I'm not gonna get upset. I offered the man some food. And he had the most angriest thing. The thing is, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm almost positive they know my face. They know who I am. And because I know that they see me, like, this is kind of a watching type of thing. People that just be watching and waiting type of thing. So I offered him some food. I said, hey, you want some fruit? Hey, come on, little man. Come on. You come on, get yourself something. Praise from the Most High God. No. That boy was angry. He was hot. And it was just like going through it in this right here. Giving those which have done evil upon you, doing good towards them, shall be as throwing hot coals on their heads. And let me tell you, that man had some hot coals on him. He knew he couldn't even look me in the face. That man turned his head. It was not trying to look at me. It was mad, angry. And I just, with a smile on my face, doing what I believe that God had called me to do. Because that first day, yep, I'm glad nobody actually showed up. And when I couldn't find nobody, because Satan was moving through me that day. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm glad, and I prayed upon it, and I was like, you know what? Let me allow this peace to be inside of me. Let me allow God back into my spirit, because yeah, my anger was kindled. and I talk about this because I've had so much faith throughout my years growing up, regardless of people trying to attempting, to do some of the worst things to me, and attacking me constantly, practicing all UFC moves, whatever else, all this crap on me, bullying, bringing knives on the bus. I'm literally forcing me to sit beside them, putting the knives up to me, like a lot of weird stuff. I had to pray through, because I took a vow of pacifism when I was younger, because of the rough life I did and lived before then as a kid, doing some stuff I shouldn't have been doing. So even at this age, going up to 13, 14, 15, like I had so many people that attempt and threatened me. And majority of those people, through me having faith and prayer, without me having to lift, not having to punch him, not me having to do any crazy stuff to him, God delivered me out of their hands and delivered them either away from me, out of my presence, and I didn't have to lift anything, and then also put them into a position where they were harmed, but not harmed all the way. Some of them, it was like more like a slap on the wrist, and now they realize, okay, I should not be doing this. Let me stop doing what I'm doing because this is not good. It has some consequences. And they're over like, oh, I'm so sorry. Blah, 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 blah. All right, whatever. Anyway, and then some of them, they actually died. So, you know, it took a while, but it happened. You know, people threatening to shoot me and threatening to do this, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight you, and blah, 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 blah. But then you end up seeing that, you know, and then, you know, if I don't win, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna shoot you. And it's just like, all right, you know, it was like a fear. It is just, this is from people that have robbed me. This is from people that have, you know, threatened me. There's a lot of different things that has happened. So God has always had me through it. And that moment, that day, I'm so glad, and I praise my God that he did not allow me to let that spirit continue to work within me. So yes, that vengeance is his. And whoever did take it, I know that those coals are going to be poured upon his head, because I'm coming in with love and kindness. Oh, you had to steal? I don't know why you had to steal, but look, if you need some food, here you go. I got some food for you. Hey, look, you got stuff going on, you know, here's some money. Here you go. You know, because I'm living in abundance, and I'm thankful to God that he has allowed me to be able to be inside of my spirit through him and his Holy Spirit, because they hate it. The coals was on that boy's head, I'm telling you. They was on his head. And honestly, the person that stole my bike, I can't even tell if they were a man, woman, a dyke, or what, but they was chubby, and I posted it up. So, yeah, if you see this person, call the police. They're aware. Y'all, much love. Blessed from the Most High God. Appreciate y'all again.